So, Jennifer, a fantastic two-part finale to season 3.
Thank you.
You had Emma hooking up with Hook. Mm-hmm. How do you think that relationship is going to progress? Surely there's got to be drama ahead.
Well, yeah, I have not been told anything definitive about season 4. I've begged and pleaded. I'm not even withholding information. I just don't know it. But my guess would be, since we're on a television show, that there's not going to be bliss for very long, because that's not very interesting. No one watches a show about a bunch of happy people. It's weird. But no, I'm intrigued to see, because, you know, Emma's going to be starting season 4 in a whole different mindset. She's definitely more vulnerable and open, and for the first time in her life, believing in people who have proven that they're going to show up for her and they're going to participate in her life and they're not going to let her down. So that is a much more vulnerable place for her to start the season than she's ever started before. And it'll be interesting to see what the obstacles become. If the obstacle is another person, if the obstacle is distance, if the obstacle is within their personalities and them trying to make things work romantically. So I don't know what it will be, but I'm sure there will be something.
And earlier in the season, the show killed off Neil. Were you surprised that the show went in that direction?
Yeah, obviously. I love Michael Raymond James, and I love working with him, and we all do. And I know Eddie and Adam love him as well. I think they just were realizing, from a writing perspective, they got to a place where he was always going to be Henry's father, which was always going to be a complication for Emma in terms of loving anyone else, whether it was Hook or someone else. And Neil had betrayed her enough times that it would be very hard for that to be her happy ending, even though he was Henry's father. And they needed for Neil to find a way to redeem some of the mistakes he made and be a hero. So in order to accomplish all of that, death sort of became inevitable, unfortunately. He was able to sacrifice himself to save everyone else, including his son and me. And that also gave him a chance to give me his blessing to find happiness with someone else. So I think that they just realized, from a writing perspective, that that was going to be a way to really redeem that character, and also make Emma, give opportunities for Emma to explore other opportunities. There was a lot of opportunities in there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Now, one thing people are very excited for next season is characters from Frozen coming into the show. I mean, were you a big fan of that movie? Were you
I
swept up like everyone
love
else?
Frozen. I am very close to my sister, so I don't know how you could possibly be close to a sister and not love that movie. Yeah. You know, that opening sequence where the little sister comes and jumps on her is like, but the sun is out! You know, it's like, my sister used to do that to me. She used to jump in the bed and be like, you've got to get up, you've got to get up. I didn't have magic where I could make ice, but the other stuff over there too. So yeah, I definitely loved Frozen, and we were all very excited that that we had permission to use that franchise and connect those characters to Once Upon a Time. So I think all of us as fans of Frozen are excited to see the way those characters join our cast.